We're going to give this steak to our Irish Jameson, and we're going to give JD to this bad boy here. We're going to cook them the exact same way, same internal temp, same everything, and then we're going to taste test at the end of this and score. We're going to have all the boys try a piece, and we're going to score it out of 10 and see which one. They're both two of the top selling whiskeys in the world, and we're going to see which one is actually better for marinating a steak with. What I want you to do right now is I want you to pause the video and I want you to comment below and tell us which one you think will score better, right? Will it be the Jameson, will it be the Jack? What do we think?
I think it's going to be the Jack.
You think it's going to be the Jack?
Yep.
I think it's probably going to be the Jack too. Comment below, let us know, then watch the rest of the video and we're going to tell you which one scores. We've got 6 or 5 different people scoring this out of 10, so we'll give you a fair and honest answer. All right, folks, we are back with an episode of We Don't Know What This Is Called. All right, so cut these steaks down to size. Bit of a shame, was happy with the big thickness of them, but you know what? We wanted them to be cooking even. What we're gonna do is we got some soy sauce, some brown sugar, and some Dijon mustard. Now we're gonna put some other things in that as well, of course the whiskey. Here's the thing though, we're gonna go equal parts soy sauce, brown sugar, and Dijon to the same equal part of the whiskey. So they're all equal parts, so however big you wanna scale this recipe up, all of those are equal parts. And then we're gonna put in some garlic, some salt and pepper, and a few dashes of Worcestershire sauce. So they're just to round out the flavors. So first things first, we're gonna go 6 tablespoons of the brown sugar. So we're gonna go 6 tablespoons of soy sauce. Like I said, equal parts. All right, and 6 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Just scraped in. So to finish this mix off so it's all done, to the 6 tablespoons of Dijon, I'm gonna go 2 tablespoons of garlic. I'm gonna go 6 good 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 of Worcestershire sauce. You don't need a ton of salt in it because obviously it's gonna sit in it. You don't wanna dry out too much of the moisture of the steak. But a good pinch of salt. And a lot of black pepper. I basically did about 20 turns on a pepper grinder. It's about a little bit over a teaspoon. And then we're gonna whisk it all together. Now something else you can add to this that's pretty good is you can add in like pineapple juice. That's really good. It helps break down some of the proteins in the steak, makes it a bit more tender. I don't wanna put too much in the marinade that's gonna detract from the whiskeys. So I'm not gonna go with the pineapple juices and the vinegars and all these other things that you can put in to really help marinate a good steak. I'm just gonna keep it kind of basic, Dijon, soy sauce, and brown sugar, and then we're gonna let the whiskeys really shine through. So let's separate these into 2 and add in the whiskey. So we're gonna go, because we separated in 2, we're gonna go 3 tablespoons of Jack. Cool, give it a quick whisk. And that's your JD marinade. All right, 1, 2, 3 of Jenny. Cool, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put both steaks in a bag, like this. Like literally this is the bag from the butcher's, the blood's still inside the bag. So, Jameson in, Jack Daniels in. You can see how it's just sitting there in the sauce. This is if you don't get Ziplocs. We went down to the shop and they didn't have any. Ziplocs are good. You can obviously put it in a bowl as well and cover the bowl with cling film. There's no right or wrong way. That's our Jack. And that's it. We'll come back, give it a couple of hours. We have some videos to shoot, some reviews. We've got some cocktail videos to shoot today. We're gonna come back in a couple of hours, fire up the barbecue, cook them exactly the same, and take them off and see which one the boys think is better, Jack Daniels or Jameson, the two behemoths of the whiskey space.
Oh, look at the goodness. I'm gonna do a little more. Okay.
All right, and then this is the Jack. Jameson Jack, we know where we're at. All we're gonna do with these guys is just season them with salt and pepper. There you go.
They've soaked up all of that goodness.
Oh, this needs a turn as well, Moses. There you go. You go Jack, and I'm gonna go Jemmy. You ready?
Yeah.
Done.
Do you want to explain what's happened with that foot of yours?
I wasn't drunk. I don't even know if I was drinking. I'd have to check on
When people
that.
start a sentence off saying, I wasn't drunk, normally they were drunk. But let's go.
I fell down the stairs. And came straight down, and I cracked the bone. I cracked the heel completely in half, but then I cracked it in a couple other places.
Shit.
They said it could be a year before I'm back to normal.
Well, that's bollocks. You've ruined our year now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We were supposed to learn Irish dancing.
You can forget about Mo losing his passport, and now you're the dick.
There we go.
Oh, hi there. I was at the UFC a couple nights ago, and I believe I misplaced my passport. Has anything been handed in?
Misplaced. Jack Daniels, Jameson. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, normally we do a lot more, like I'd make a steak taste better, but it'll be right. It's a shame, like we're literally taking off now. All right, here's the Jameson. And that is the Jack Daniels. So we're gonna rest these for, given the thickness of them, 5 minutes is gonna be fine. Let them just sit for a wee bit, and then we'll cut it open and we'll try them and see which one wins. We're gonna score. How many guys we got scoring this bad boy?
All right, guys, over there.
Oh yeah, shame bro, because we're literally about to taste it in 4 minutes.
I gotta go.
4 minutes.
Sad as that.
4 minutes, bro.
See you later, boys.
Oh no.
See you later.
All right guys, so we have, we've cooked them. We've cooked them equally, and we're gonna see if Jameson beats out Jack Daniels or Jack Daniels beats out Jameson. Two behemoths. What do we think? What do you think it's gonna be?
Well, I think
Before you taste it.
For drinking, it's always
Jameson's gonna beat Jack.
Jameson. But I think for putting on meat, I think Jack might just shade it.
I think Jack will beat it in meat too,
Yeah.
because of the oaky, deep flavors. What do you think?
I think Jack.
You think Jack's gonna win?
I also
Ooh.
think Jack's a lot sweeter.
Jack is
And-
sweeter.
That might help. All right, guys. So, as I said to you in earlier videos, I'm the #1 food guy. But because we're in Jay's house and it's Jay's barbecue and he's paid for the meat, we're gonna let you guys think that he's
I
number
thought
one.
you paid for the meat.
So,
I would probably cut this right here and then reveal.
Have I
So
got
what we'll
another
do is,
piece?
we'll do it here like that.
and then we're gonna go again. Oh yeah. Oh God. Right. So we're ready now.
All right, I'll do this and you do that one. You ready?
Okay.
The big reveal. I hope they cooked well.
1, 2, 3, and go. Little squeeze. Zoom in on that. Get the good juicy bits coming out.
So guys, what I'm doing is I'm just cutting these. I'm taking pieces from this piece on the decal here, because this is a much fattier, different flavor type piece. So we're gonna cut here as well. Who wants to go first? Alps? Come on in, bro. Let me get out of your way.
I didn't expect that. Jack Daniels is sweeter, so Jack.
All right. First Jack Daniels. It's very sweet. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's very nice. Let's check another J Jameson. I don't know why, but it tastes like teriyaki. It's really surprised me, but I will go with Jameson actually. 1 point for this bad boy.
Woo! Here we go. Been a long time coming, baby. Delicious. There is something on there that's, what is that? It's a mix between the mustard and the sugar. Fuck me, that's good. Ow! Wow, this is more spicy. They are both delicious. Ah, you know what? I prefer Jameson. I didn't think that was going to happen. I think it's just slightly too sweet. This is They're both amazing.
I'm interested to see. I'm gonna go Jack first then. Take this piece at the back. Oh my God. It's like a teriyaki. That's phenomenal. The Jameson's more equally balanced. The Jack's got more flavour. I'm going Jack.
So this is the ultimate tiebreaker. Solly and Adrian have picked Jameson. Jay and Alpo have picked Jack. So let's try them. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one for later because that's amazing. It's a perfect balance of sweetness there. It's a little bit too sugary for me, but it's definitely a Jameson for me. Jameson wins.
Once again, guys, Jay has fluked himself a delicious barbecue steak. The marinade was lovely. I'm a big fan of teriyaki, and even though there was a few things missing from a teriyaki sauce in this marinade, it ended up tasting a little bit like that.
Fluke.
It was cooked quite nicely, to be fair. You know, the steak was great, but I think that the Jameson surprisingly shaded it. I thought
Why did the Jameson shade it?
I thought the Jack was going to win because
More oaky.
yeah, just more oaky, sweeter, and I just thought that that suited what we were doing with the barbecue, but actually the Jameson turned out a more balanced steak. So actually the Jameson wins today. And funnily enough, if I was to have each of one of those in a shot, I'd choose the Jameson all day long as well.
On my side, I picked the Jack Daniels because I felt the Jameson was the most balanced. And they both agreed because they don't like sweet stuff. The Jack Daniels was more robust in flavor. If you have more of a sweet tooth, the Jack is your man. Do yourself a favor. If you haven't tried it, I gave the marinade recipe. Make the marinade recipe, throw a steak in there, ideally a ribeye. A sirloin works well, a fillet works just as well. The secret is obviously finishing it on charcoal, ideally a bit of smoke if you can, if you got some wood chips. And I promise you now, the flavor you're going to get off that steak is going to blow your mind. And I'm going to say that with my hand on my heart because I've tried a lot of steak. I've been cooking steak for most of my adult life. And I think of myself as a perfectionist when it comes to steak. That's in my top 5 steaks all time, which is crazy.
Fantastic.
Let's jump.
Do you want some vegetables?
You can taste the whiskey more in the Jack Daniels. Yeah. Oh my God, that was next level. Look, we just devoured that ribeye, both of them, and after tasting both of them again, I'm still on the Jack. The Jack, you can taste the whiskey off the Jack. Not a lot, but the sweetness of the whiskey comes through. You don't taste the Jameson as much. It's just not strong enough to really taste it. So I stand by my decision on Jack.
But I thought we were looking for balance, and as far as balance goes, the Jameson gave a better steak. But I think there was more going on with the Jack as well. But it was a little too sweet for me, so. But whatever, do both, because they're both absolutely delicious.
They are.
And also, don't make YouTube videos whilst you've been drinking.